people of Tyrone have done so much for us over the years, supported us in difficult times, and it's only fitting that we do the same. As a sign of our gratitude, not only are we happy to back the Tyrone GAA Club Championships for the next 3 years, we're also delighted to announce an opportunity for fans to win big with Connollys of Moy. We're giving away a massive £2,000 voucher to spend exactly how you like in store. Want to get involved? Simply head to www.connollysofmoy.com/sport to submit your entry. The winner will be announced on the 27th of October. There's surely nowhere else you'd rather be when it comes to furniture. Find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now, say it with me. Where do you want to be?
Welcome to O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh for the second of the junior semi-finals this evening. We're going to have a Raw Naveen now in a moment. I think there's another change named there as well. I think it's Niall McKearney coming in for Drumragh. We'll check in the teams in a moment. Raw Naveen played here or sung here at O'Neill's Healy Park. It is the Connollys of Moy Tyrone Junior Football Championship, the second of the semi-finals. Drama in the last game, of course, saw victory for Fenton 110 to 11 points. Noel McGinn joins us this evening for the second of this game. So quickly go through the teams. James Colgan in goals for Drumragh. Owen McGrath, Eamon Kerrigan and Sean McGill on the full back line. Ben Monk, Patrick Colgan and Barry Fitzgerald. Lorna Parker, Malachi McManus and Shane Devine. Andy Colgan. Gareth Hawkey, he's replaced by number 21, that's Niall McKearney, and 24 comes in for Cian Murphy, that is Owen Montgomery. As we go through this team then with Ethan Maguire, Shane Cleary, Tommy Murphy and Ronan Maguire. Cookstown unchanged from the Clar, Oisin McNeil, Conor Foley, Matthew McNeil, Colin Bell, Michael Oscar Devlin, Rory Mullen, Matthew McCarn, Conor O'Neill and Conor O'Hare in the middle of the park. Experienced side there around the middle. Danny McElhatton, Callum Kelly, Martin Murray, John Gilmore, the bear in the square as we often call him, Matthew Carberry and Michael McElhatton. The referee this evening, Cathal Bell. Noel, you hardly got your breath there. I'm sure you met Liam Grugan over there and he's still panting after that exertion of the opening game here that saw a great success in the closing seconds with the penalty. There's an effort in the opening seconds of this one, and that is, I think, fired over the bar from Tommy Murphy.
Tommy Murphy, I think it was indeed, Paddy. A good start for the Sarsfields. That's exactly the start they've been hoping for. I'm sure it's Tommy Murphy too, considering his performance the last night against Connollys, where he found the marking tight and the physicality hard to cope with. But good start to the game for Drumragh. They lead 1 point to no score. Yeah,
high drama in the last game. We'd hoped for something similar today. Apologies for the delay in getting underway. We're just transferring things over. Cathal Bell, the referee, Sean Hurston and Brian McCallion on the lines, and Michael Kelly from Ernie. Good game last week. He is the fourth official. Ahalou safely through to, Fitness safely through to the final after that 1 point or 2 point victory in the end. High drama. Owen Montgomery picks the ball up for the men from Drumragh just out the road. The ball out this right hand side, trying to get the full forward away.
Oh, what a shot.
It's a good effort.
What a score.
And that's a fine score. That was Tommy Murphy.
Tommy Murphy again. Tommy Murphy has certainly hit form, Paddy. There we are. There's 2 minutes on the clock. It's 2 points. And that second point was as good a score as you see anywhere. Even Jared Tracy was impressed, and I'll tell you that's no mean achievement.
3-6 he scored against Derry Tresk in the opening day of the championship for them, and certainly only got a point the last day, but he's already got 2 on the board. But this is a very experienced Cookstown side, unbeaten in the league this year, certain for promotion obviously, but certain too of wanting to get their hands on the Pat Darcy Cup once again for the second time in just a couple of years. It's not the cup maybe they would want to be winning, but they are doing well in the competition so far, and certainly start as favourites this evening. But Drumragh have thrown that tag out the window very, very quickly. And there's another score on the board, and that's an excellent point from the far side. Noel, we're looking to see who it was.
Just looking to see.
Pass out that left hand side. The shot come in from distance.
Yeah, in the middle of the field. Malachi McManus, it was indeed Malachi McManus after almost 2.5 minutes, Paddy. Yeah, 3 points to no score.
Great start, and McManus of course was the man that pulled them through here to take on Cookstown in the semi-finals, after the drama against Connollys, where they didn't play well. They weren't able to play well. Connollys is one perhaps that certainly Jerry McNulty and his players left behind. That'll matter little though to their point of view as they come into this game and find themselves 3-0 up here in the opening exchanges of this encounter. And those two changes, as we said earlier on, Niall McCartney coming in, 2 points for him so far, and the experienced Owen Montgomery, of course, an All-Ireland winner with Tyrone in the recent past too. Ball out this left-hand side, the first opportunity of the evening for Matthew Carberry to take possession of the ball. They've had a good run in the championship from the heat up in Stewartstown the first night of the campaign against Dunamore Thirds, right through of course to the last game against Escra, where it took a first half goal from Callum Kelly to set them up for what was a very hard fought victory. But they're here now tonight under the lights of O'Neill City Park. Fine conditions for football, no breeze.
Not a breeze. I just said that when I was talking to John Crystal during the game, Paddy. The flags are absolutely still. There's no movement at all. There's no breath, which is great. Ideal for football.
Ideal indeed. Barry Fitzgerald doing the work out there. The ball will come out this back way to Owen Montgomery. He takes a touch, looks up to see his eruptions on, but he's been well tracked back there by the man himself, Marty Murray, who will find himself up and down this park all night. That's his game plan. That's the way he plays football. Drumragh on the offensive. Colgan out that far side. Picked up a card against Connollys. Back it comes again then to Eamon Kerrigan. Kerrigan out to Ben Monk, debutant against Derry Treska's first championship summer. Certainly, maybe not summer, but certainly season. Jinks away from the man. There's a bit of work still to be done, and then lays it back inside to Montgomery. And Montgomery confident in the ball. Back to McCartney from distance. That's an excellent strike from McCartney, and that is a superb point from Niall McCartney. No,
Paddy, and the judge is quite genuinely is impressed, I can tell you. But that was some score. Paddy, that was the strike of a confident player. I remember he came on as a sub the last night, I remember, says me right. And he wasn't down to start tonight, but he has started. And like Drumragh, they've all started. They're on fire. There's 4 points in all, and we're just less than 5 minutes on the clock.
We've seen earlier on, of course, the men from Mahalou were 7-2 up at one stage, but were reeled back in. But certainly a confident start from the men from Clannabogan Park. The ball out this side, not kept in by O'Hare. He can't do enough on it, and it goes back into the hands of the Sarsfields again. Shane Devine, confident player as well, puts it across into the middle. Too much on it though. A lovely piece of play there from the Drumragh man. Goes on to the challenge and is fouled.
Won the free.
And gets the free for his trouble. And certainly a confident start from the Sarsfields, no?
Absolutely, Paddy, there's no doubt about it. They have started well. They started at pace. I mean, Cookstown have had one attack and full forward Matthew Carberry won it, but McGrade was very, very good in the tackle. Stood him up and turned him over. Is that a yellow card, is it?
Or is it a black card?
Black card indeed.
It's a black card for Danny McElhatton. It just gets worse and all for him.
It certainly isn't what Cookstown had hoped to start with, Paddy. I mean, this looks like it's a scoreable free, but then every free is when you're watching like we are from here. But a difficult enough kick, I'm sure. But if this was over, it'll be some start to the game for the Sarsfields. But remember, you mentioned 7-1 it was at one stage for Ahalou, and they ended up losing out.
Kearney was fouled. Montgomery will take the free. Drops this one in. Dropped short though, and that's not the one you would want after such a bright start. And it gives the Cookstown men just that wee bit of leeway to move the ball back up the park again. But they're meeting a very solid centre zone, trying to get the ball through. Get a free on that far side, and then the referee brings it forward. Man screaming for it out this near side is Colin Bell, the experienced Colin Bell. 36 years of age, still flying though for the Father Rocks. A lot of experience about this Cookstown side against a youthful looking Drumragh this evening. It'll matter little though in this context of games. There's limited, not really much between them in terms of quality this year. There wasn't much when they met in the league.
Over again, Paddy.
Yeah, I have to say the Drumragh men are putting the pressure on really sharp.
Patrick Colgan went back there, and Colin Bell, I suppose, just got caught in the corner, and Colgan just timed his challenge and knocked the ball away and out over the sideline. But it was a Drumragh sideline ball, and they built another one score from the back.
Absolutely, and Niall McCartney, an impressive start from him in his debut season as well in the senior side, under the guidance, of course, of Colin Bradley, who good friend Jared Tracy needs no introduction off at all. He's had such wonderful career as a footballer and Fermanagh, of course, and done wondrous things with Ballinalack as well in recent past. Pass across this side isn't a good one. Conor O'Hare picks it up. Can't control it though. Murray ball lost and turned over very, very quickly. And it's Montgomery driving forward, trying to open it up. Benny Drum also in the squad this season after long-term injury. Danny O'Neill also named for the first time in many, many weeks too. So they're adding to their squad and they're certainly off to a flying start here. But Cookstown on the offensive now. The long probing ball inside, trying to find Carberry, trying to find anybody up there. Gilmore's in there, gets a hand onto it, does well. Ball out that right hand side, opportunity for the first score of the evening for them. And indeed it has went over the bar. No,
it hasn't gone over the bar. Paddy just checking to see. I don't think it was
Michael Hatton, I think it was. Not far side, it's the long distance over there for us, for our eyesight, no, Illinois.
Yeah,
I speak for both of us in that one.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was Michael Hatton the score.
Yeah, but a fine score it was too. But Gilmore doing all that, the doggy work in there to get possession of the ball. Long probing ball, end-to-end stuff in the opening exchanges here. O'Neill Sealy Park onto the lights in the Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship. The ball back out again to Colgan. Colgan launches it long across here. A couple of men over, but it will come back across here to Montgomery. What an influential player he's proved to be for this Drumragh side. Long ball, and it's going to drop short again. Second one to drop short in the space of a couple of minutes for the Sarsfields. And no doubt that Conor Bradley will have something to say about that. They need to be certainly more economical with the ball they're putting in there. And Cookstown move it out that far side once again. No patience shown from any side. They want to get the ball moving, they want to keep it moving, and that's maybe going to lend itself to a good quality game of football. Carberry's out there, takes possession of the ball, thought about laying it in. Now we'll get it back across inside to O'Hare. O'Hare does well, gets it back to Carberry. Carberry's effort is going to drop. Shot, oh, and that is inches away from Gilmore. He just got enough onto it, knocked it in. Goes inches wide, no. Like to see that one again, that's for sure, because that's a fine opportunity.
Yeah, he really was close to getting the ball end up with the back of that, Paddy, but Drumragh got away with that one. Kick-out's not great. It's cost them the back end, or Cookstown are back in possession.
Absolutely, and certainly Cookstown moving the ball. It's turned over once again, Noel, and it just shows the sharpness of this Drumragh side.
Yeah, the sharp attack, Paddy. Andy Colgan, that team did very, very well. Ben Monk was in there helping out as well. They've got an opportunity here now to that's 3 balls into the forward line, Paddy. 2 dropped into the keeper's hands, and that one there dropped short into the defender's hands. That's something that Colin Bradley won't be happy with. Absolutely
not. The man on the far side, Bell, once again. This is promising Murray there, lending support. He'd be up and down the park the whole night. No, he was, even against Derry Tresk or against Dunamore when things were very much in control for them. The big victory against them up at Stewartstown. He never stopped running during the entire night, despite the fact that there was no danger.
Yeah, well, that's the nature of him, Paddy. He's just one of those players who just is the old ever-ready top.
That's it. The foul on the far side there. The referee lets the play continue. Michael Hatton drives it in, trying to get Carberry away. Takes possession of the ball. 2 men around him, 3 men around him, and the referee says he touched it in the ground, and it will be a free out once again. So certainly it's end-to-end stuff here in the opening.
Oh, look at this! Oh my goodness!
That was almost an own goal.
That was almost an own goal, and I
would like to see that one again. No, here's we'll see it again in the replay.
Well, I'll tell you what, there'll be some discussion between Patrick Colgan and James.
The 2 brothers they'll be knocking lumps out of each other. They'll have to be referee this evening on that one. If that had went into the net, that would have been the most outrageous own goal I've seen in a lifetime of covering Gaelic games. But there you go. And a let off, Noel.
Yeah.
Of their own doing.
Of their own doing, sure. Patrick really, he was the man who took the opposite goal for the pass. I know that Niall's actually watching, but he told me to be watching tonight on television.
Good man, Niall.
He'll have slipped down the seat, nearly passed out when they saw that.
Absolutely. You'd be thinking he'd have to get the lock put in the door to keep the 2 of them out tonight. There you go.
The resuscitation equipment, I can tell you.
Absolutely. Ball out that far side. Drumragh on the offensive again, but little room for the attacker to get the ball away, and he has to recycle it. Comes back out the whole way to Colgan again. Got support there from Montgomery. Decides to go out this right hand side to High Gary Owen, out this right hand side to Ben Monk. Monk steadies himself and gets the ball back inside to the attacker.
Shane Devine there.
Devine doing well, just confident on the ball. Again, knock comes in and Shane Cleary needs no introduction to anybody who follows Gaelic games. Great stalwart of the Sarsfields, back again this year. Long ball out that far side. Again, this is promising from a Drumragh point of view. The ball inside to McCartney. McCartney shot! And it rattles into the net! A super effort from McCartney. There's appeals for everybody around there. They're disappointed with the way they reacted, the Cookstown men. But look at the finish. The ball actually come of McNeil and went into the net. No.
Brilliant run. Great pass inside. Actually, I thought they weren't going to spot him, but he made a great run there. And again, that came from Andy Colgan's pass, probably across the field, and that move was built
Ben
on.
Monk out to the corner.
Shane Devine, yeah.
Shane Devine back to Cleary, and well, I tell you one thing, McCartney in his debut season, what a performance from him so far. He has scored 2 points in the championship before tonight. Make that now a goal and 3 points. Great start from him. Great start from Drumragh. And a bit of a shell-shock start for the Cookstown Fowler Rocks, who had scored big in this competition so far in the championship. 429 they had scored, but to find themselves rocked back here this evening as Drumragh go on the offensive again out that far side. Again, the target man coming through there was half-back Paddy Colgan, but is turned over and now needs to get back because Cookstown are on the offensive. Breathtaking stuff here. The Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship semi-final. The right to take on Fintona Pierces in the final once again.
1-4, please. Not one. It's some decent start by Drumragh.
Super start as the ball comes back across this near side. Conor O'Neill with it. Connollys Gilligan will not panic, or Connollys Donnelly rather will not panic at this stage. He's well organised. His backroom team well organised. Ball comes in. It's a real up and under. Again, in there is well. The effort comes in once again from the bear in the square. And what does he need to do? John Gilmore, the high ball in, got a touch onto it.
Almost a carbon copy of the one.
Almost.
Yeah. James just stood watching it there quite nonchalantly, you know. He says he doesn't move unless his brother knocks the ball back to him.
Well, he saw it out there on the far side, absolutely, and but another opportunity. The high ball will cause some problems, though.
It will surely cause any problems. John Gilmore's a massive physical presence in the edge of the square, but Drumragh's on the attack once more.
Absolutely. Murphy inside to Cleary. And Cleary flashes this one in and flashes this one over the bar as well. What a start from the Drumragh Sarsfields.
Absolutely. Super start. They've been, I suppose, fortunate with one or two of the scores, but at the same time, or with the goal chance, I think, you know, but the points that they had, Paddy, the first 4 points were 4 magnificent points.
And it comes as no surprise, Noel, in reality, because they came so close in 2020, losing to Kildress. They got the semi-final in 2021, losing to Cookstown. You know, they've been there knocking about. Things haven't been great for them, but they're back in and they're flying here at this stage.
Yeah, I think that the Blackyard offence is now rescinded, or not rescinded, but they're back to 15.
Yeah, they're back to 15 again, and I know that 10-minute spell, they conceded a goal and a point, so certainly, and scored a point in between as well. So
yeah, but how many times have we seen a Paddy where there's, you know, it hasn't been, it's never a very productive spell for the team that has the extra man, but in this case, Drumragh made a tail that goal on the point huge, maybe in the contents text of the game.
Absolutely. Captain of Fornia there on the right hand side was Mullen. He'll take a return pass, he'll go for the shot himself from distance. Has he got it? He does. Excellent score from Raymond.
Raymond, experienced player, high quality figure, good leader in the field, and when the need arises, he steps up there and directs it forward with a fabulous strike, outside of the right foot. Yeah,
29-year-old, excellent performances in the campaign so far. Kick out coming now from the left from James Colgan. Again, super take round the middle, Noel, you'd have to say, from Montgomery. He gets the ball away down this right-hand side to Ben Monk, perhaps better known as a half-forward. They're working well in the half-back line this evening. He's under a bit of pressure, though. He's been closed down. There's two coming across him, but he manages to get the pass back, and that very, very good from his point of view to Murphy. And again, they recycle it back. And after that bright start from Tommy Murphy, 2 points, he's moved himself out the park. Good work from them. Montgomery in there lending a hand too. And the ball will come back out this near side to Monk. Very, very assured on the ball. Takes a touch and then drives forward. Looks up to see is there options on. Back it comes again to Montgomery. Montgomery's nonchalant pass over the top to Colgan.
Footer with a swing in. Unfortunately, no.
Doesn't. It curls away wide. Something to be sort of disappointed with that. But,
good run from Patrick Colgan, Paddy.
Yeah, that's it. A couple of drops short, a couple of wides. But on the scoreboard, it matters. 1-5 to 2 points. And certainly Colin Bradley will be the happier of the two managers so far.
He certainly will, but you'd be hoping that they can make more of those chances, Paddy, because that was a very scoreable opportunity there for Patrick Colgan. He'd be sort of kicking himself that he didn't make more of it.
Right, this near side, O'Hare takes a possession of the ball, Conor O'Hare, and puts it back in again to the man in the white boots going forward, Rory Mullen. Got a point there a few moments ago. Just what they needed to keep themselves very much in touch in this game. An awful long way to go, Noel, though, isn't there?
Absolutely, Paddy. I mean, we saw in the first game at this stage, and the Ahali were leading 7 points to 1, and Cooks are fitting to come back. That 3 or 4 points they got just before half time made all the difference in the context of the game, and they ended up with a penalty and winning at the end.
And Gilmore gets the ball back there to O'Neill. O'Neill flashes this one over the bar.
Good score from Conor O'Neill.
Yeah, absolutely. And it keeps him in touch, Noel, without doubt.
Absolutely.
And you can just see a wee bit of quality about them there, pushing forward, one on frees. But a wee bit more assured in the ball, a wee bit more confident.
Yeah, I suppose they were probably shook by the start that Drumragh made. I don't think they were expecting that the pace that Drumragh brought to the game early on, but they settled now to the task, and what they need to do is really shut up shop at the back and take the chances when they become available up front.
The ball almost knocked away by Murphy there to Cleary, and it didn't work though, but it was a super take round the middle by McKearney, who's got that early goal, and it's been entertaining stuff so far for the big crowd that have turned out to watch this Junior Football Championship clash this evening under the bright lights of O'Neill's Healy Park. Cookstown on the offensive, the ball back out against Recycle, but it's recycled too well perhaps, and it will be cleared up the park pretty quickly. Good hands there from Owen McGrath. Steady performer, doesn't really hit the headlines, but just gets on with the job, doesn't he?
Gets on with the job himself, and Rowan Maguire, they're both working in tandem and doing well. But that was, you just saw what the danger that Cookstown possessed with a bit of pace there from the corner forward, and they are dangerous when they're on the other side.
Colin gets the ball back to Murphy. Murphy from distance, and it's over the bar, and what a score from Tommy Murphy. He is certainly on fire this evening, Noel. Just look at that, quick hands. Colgan done well, got it to Murphy, and over the bar it went.
Yeah, they talk about that phrase and get it to the shooters, but Tommy Murphy is a guy who knows where the posts are, and if he's in confident mood, as he appears to be tonight, get the ball to him as early as possible. It should be the mantra from Drumragh.
Hard to believe, Noel, we've played 20 minutes or almost 21 minutes already at this one. Poor Noel under pressure.
Under pressure, sure.
And it's only the start of the weekend, Noel.
but you're right, yeah, absolutely.
It's great stuff to watch here, it has to be said, and Drumragh very much in the ascendancy of this one. The ball across the far side, 6-point lead for them in this one. And a lot of work still to be done from them, but they'll be going in perhaps towards half time now, thinking that we're going pretty well. Foley, great performer so far in the championship. Long ball inside, the mark taken, and the mark awarded from the referee, and an opportunity for Mullen for his second point of the evening, and a 4th point for Cookstown. He hits it very badly and hits it wide. He just doesn't connect at all with no.
Yeah, Cookstown would have needed that, Paddy, just to keep them taking over, to keep them closing, or not closing the gap, but just to make sure that they're, I suppose, in the contest at this stage with those sort of misses. They're not.
There's a push with this time from Owen Montgomery, and it will be a free, and a chance for Marty Murray to engineer something here from the...
quite a distance out, isn't it?
Yeah, just about 50. Well, as he goes forward now, he's closing it down a wee bit, but it's about 50 metres out, and he decides to go back. But this is an opportunity for him to build from the back. There's plenty of players over.
Yeah, Callum Kelly
does well. Nice long ball, but again, it's a wasted effort. No.
It's they'll be disappointed, Paddy, that sort of the wrong choice in terms of shot selection or passing. But I mean, that was one they probably could have worked in closer to goal. There is space in there. Drumragh are not playing with a very, very deep line defence or anything like it. They're going man to man and hoping that the defenders can cope with it. So there is space that Cookstown could exploit if they were careful enough.
Ball breaks around the far side. Now to be fair to Cookstown, they've won the dirty ball a couple of times there as Murray picks this one up once again, tries to thread it through the middle. He does, gets it to Callum Kelly. Kelly, nice wee dink over the top. An opportunity here from the right hand side, and it is
wide again.
Wide. This time from O'Neill. Flare lands just side of the pitch there. There's a potent smell from the earlier ones there, and I would say it doesn't make no difference. The umpire's going to retrieve it. Referee has instructed them there to withdraw it. And just to let you know, of course, the umpires Bernard O'Neill, Paul Fearn, Paddy Grimes and John Kerlin dispatches that flare in the green colours. So perhaps it's either a Fintona supporter or a Drumragh supporter, either or. It's chased away now on that far side. The ball dirty round the middle once again. No one can take control of it. Referee says O'Neill was fouled. He takes it quickly inside to his midfield partner O'Hare, and then in turn moves it across that far side to Mullen. Cookstown, impressive going forward here. They're creating plenty of openings, but they've only got 3 points on the board. They've missed a couple there as well. Here's another opportunity. A second bite of the cherry perhaps some. The referee looks at it there, but it comes back out to Matthew McCann, out the whole way to Marty Murray. Murray's got support, but he has to look up to cut back on himself once again. This is better from a Cookstown point of view. Michael Oscar Delvin, he lays it back to Michael Hatton, pointing the board so far. And turn then, back it comes out. Takes a lot out of the ball as O'Neill hits this one skyward, and it drops away to the right and wide again. They were patient, Noel. Limited penetration with it going forward, and then all of a sudden...
Patient, surely, Paddy, patient to a fault, because
to a fault, absolutely.
There were spaces, there were opportunities maybe to get the shot away, and that wasn't the best shot. It was quite a high effort, and unfortunately lacked the accuracy that was required, and as a result, we're looking at heading towards 25 minutes of the first half gone, and Cookstown will be very disappointed to be in the spot they're in.
Yes,
take by Murphy.
Economical or only economical with the ball. They've had 6 wides they've had so far, 3 points on the board. And Drumragh, every time they go forward, they're nearly always trying to create something. And to be fair, 2 dropped short and a couple wasted, and there's another one wasted there, and it's turned over pretty quickly as the men from Cookstown come out with it again with Murray on the ball. Lays it back to Foley. Goes the whole way back and not coming forward with it now, but on this occasion Danny McElhatton fires it out that far side. He's had a good campaign, Danny McElhatton. Patient build-up required again, perhaps as Drumragh get men back, but they need to be more accurate with the passing. The high ball in once again, it's easily taken in there, Noel.
Yeah, good play, good defensive work by Drumragh. They got a chance here now with Andy Culligan in possession, crossing 65-metre line, Paddy, and he's only heading in one direction. Yeah,
very limited support around him, though. Cleary wants it put forward immediately, but it's a lot for him to try and take on. The goalkeeper comes out with and comfortably takes that one away and gets fouled in the process. There was nobody moving forward quick enough with him, Noel.
No, Andy Culligan had the opportunity there, Paddy, was if the ball wasn't early or immediate as it wasn't, he had a hold on to it, he had a retained possession, which he didn't do, and the ball's been turned over once more, and Drumragh on the attack again.
Mullins on the ground there. The referee lets the play continue, though it wasn't a head injury, and the Sarsfields move up the park once again.
So looked like a heavy challenge there.
Looked like a heavy challenge. Another one comes in there on the number 2 there, or the
McCarney, I think.
McCarney it was, rather. 21 is back. It's hard to believe that just the once have Drumragh won the junior championship 1999, I think. No, that'd be. I think they won it twice. Didn't they won it twice?
I think Liam Morris managed to win.
I thought that, it must be maybe the 80s, was it? Well, certainly in the most recent.
Back on TV was black and white.
Now, the Brindore man. But certainly 1999 was the last time they won it for sure. I did think they'd won it before that now. and Liam was the man in charge, and a lot of followers of boys playing there tonight were involved in that side, Noel.
Quite a few, that's right.
No doubt about that, and certainly it's going to plan for Colin Bradley and the backroom team there. That includes Faker Woods and Mickey Rogers, Jimmy Campbell, Darren Barton, all experienced men.
Yeah, I was chatting to Darren just out there while they were coming out. And you can just sense in the air the tension, Big championship night under the lights in Omagh is always a great occasion, great game.
Absolutely. Desi Tracy, of course, along with Conley Donnelly there.
Oh, of course, Des, that's right, yeah.
And we know his style all over the years. Very experienced man. Oh, fine player. Referee just checking on the injured man Mullen in the white boots there, but there will be a free on the far side to Drumragh for that challenge on McCartney.
Is it Ronan Maguire that's hitting it, Paddy?
Tommy Murphy.
Tommy Murphy, is it? Yeah. Awkward angle, but it suits the right footer.
87, thanks, Ger. That one goes wide. Liam Morris told me it was a wee bit even earlier than that, so there you are. But we'll not argue with Liam or Ger on that occasion. But 1-6 to 3 points. Noel tells its own story.
Yeah, it's been a decent half of football, Paddy. Drumragh will be more than happy with it. Cookstown probably think that they could have got more out of it, because the two good chances there with the John Gilmore and also the possible or obvious own goal.
The two chances with John Gilmore and the potential own goal, so they will feel slightly aggrieved with that, but certainly it's all to do for them here as we approach the half-time whistle. They're battling the ball out now deep inside their own half, and O'Hare's in there mopping up the loose ball back to his goalkeeper McNeil, but the man free down here is Mullen. Lovely piece of play there from Murray to Mullen down this left hand side. He will drive forward now in the latter stages. 29.5 minutes played here in this first half. Lovely piece of play from Michael Hatton. Nice pass inside. Is there an opportunity here? But Mullen goes to ground under the challenge. That Drumragh defence, well drilled.
Yeah, they're tight. They're certainly working very hard, Paddy, and they're getting the hands in where it's required. They've turned the ball over several times. Andy Colgan here is a great outlet for them because he's such pace, but they've just managed to create very, very controlled way, Paddy, to break the ball out and off they go down that left hand side.
Been very impressed with Andy Colgan, certainly against Llanelli. 2 minutes of additional time to be played against Llanelli. He worked hard, was withdrawn in that game, but certainly picked up a card too, but he worked tirelessly. Montgomery, what a season an input he has made this season to the Drumragh Sorcerers. Indeed, over the last couple of years, an under-20 All-Ireland winner with Tyrone in the recent past, and well, there's not many All-Irelands won by players coming through the junior ranks, Noel, that's for sure, but he's certainly one to watch.
He's a good player, Paddy. He was also a member of a decent Omagh CBS team as well.
Absolutely,
yeah. Good quality player.
And McCartney,
good DNA.
Yeah, well, McCartney, of course, as well as a current CBS, or was a current CBS player at one of Hogan Cup. So, and Gareth Hockey there too. So
Gareth, of course, captained an Omagh CBS team that won the Hogan Cup many years ago. Yeah.
And with a certain Mr. McNulty, Dermot, who will join us on Sunday night, I think, isn't that right?
Dermot
would have been in that squad, would he?
He was himself, yeah, that's right. That's part of that 2008 minor squad.
Yeah. 1-6 to 3 points though. We're into additional time now, and the happier the managers will certainly be Colin Bradley and Drumragh Sorcery playing keep ball as Eamon Kerrigan takes it away and gets it.
They need to push up here, Paddy, and go for a score, because the clock will run down very, very quickly. But you know, it's like basketball when the shot clock's on and you head towards the buzzer. You got to really push and go for it, and Drumragh really push up and go for the chance to score.
Tommy Murphy goes for that one, but he scores that one well wide.
Well, there's 25 seconds left.
John Kerden waves the arm, and that indicates wide ball. Referee Cahill Bell from Killishall looks at the watch, and this will probably be the last kick out of this half. More
than likely, the question will be, will he allow them a chance to build up for a score, or will he blow the half-time whistle?
Looks like he is. Matthew McNeil coming away with there, and well, he does blow it up. I thought he could have just blew it up with the kick out there. No, you'd have to say an impressive performance from Drumragh Sarsfield.
Well, certainly, and a very, very impressive start, Paddy, in terms of scoring. They were excellent. They really did. I mean, the first 4 minutes we received 4 brilliant points, absolutely super scores. The goal that big Kearney got was absolutely brilliant.
John Lynch having a wee comment there. We'll just keep it as right.
He just said the big group couldn't hide the fact he was absolutely loving it going across the pitch there at half time. Or full time run.
Immense, wasn't he? Immense.
Was. So, but delighted for Fintan as well. I know a lot of those lads and I know the work that they're putting in. I mean, it's tough on Ahalu, somebody's got to lose, but I mean, for Fintan to show that bit of courage that they did in the second half, fantastic. But a great start here from Drumragh. They've been delighted with the start they made, but they know they're going to face a huge 30 minutes and a huge challenge from Cookstown in the second half.
There's no doubt about that. That said, Noel, that Cookstown really haven't been threatened like this in the championship. Eskra pushed them hard, but there was always that wee bit more from Father Rocks. But this is a big test for them here.
Aye, but I think Eskra, in fairness, are up against, or Cookstown up against a team that probably had quite a few miles on the clock, shall we say, whereas this Drumragh team, there's a few young fresh legs there who don't mind running, and Cookstown are struggling. I mean, even the Cookstown's big players are struggling to impose their game on the match.
It's going to drag out the older players. This big pitch, younger players up against them, they will find it, won't they? But there's a good bench there, isn't there?
There's a good bench, surely. There's quality players there.
Ryan Mullen, Nathan Connollys, Ronan Donnelly, Seamus Lacken, they're all there and they're available this evening as well. Karen McGuigan, of course, as well. Plenty of football to come this weekend, incidentally. Clonloe and Achiarn tomorrow kickstarts today, and then it is Moortown and Erragilcairn. And we have Trillick and Eden Dork, and then of course on Sunday then another full day of football action here for your viewing pleasure on Tyrone GA TV, or displeasure if you're listening to me and McGinn, but that's another story. In the meantime, it is half time here on Neil Sealy Park in the Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship semi-final. Drumragh have at least 1 foot in the final now against Finna, but there's a long way to go in this one. It is Drumragh 1-6, Cookstown 3 points. We'll hear from our sponsors, Connollys of Moy and Pamela Ballantyne.
Tyrone, a place of heritage. Historic places, historic moments. A place that has been the home of the Connollys of Moy Tyrone GAA County Club Championship for almost 120 years. A competition where all of the teams in Tyrone battle it out to take home the honour of being the champions of this great county. And we at Connollys of Moy have the privilege of bringing it to you for the next 3 years. Connollys of Moy has been Ulster's leading furniture superstore for over 30 years, so it could be said that we know a thing or two when it comes to home furnishings. Whether it's sofas, dining tables, beds, our new state-of-the-art flooring centre, or even rugs, here at Connollys we have everything you need to make your house feel like that beautiful, warm, elegant home you've always dreamed of. But don't just listen to me. Over the years, we've had the privilege of having over 20,000 of you wonderful people as customers, and your warm feedback has always been encouraging to us and pushes us to keep innovating and bringing the people of Tyrone an even better service where we can. We take the stress away from home interiors, reliable lead times, exceptional customer service, putting all of the industry's leading brands right in front of you in one place and providing our customers with personalised two-man delivery right to your door without you having to lift a finger. However, it's not just furniture we're planning on delivering this year. The honour of being able to be associated with this historic competition is a massive privilege for us as proud Tyrone people, And we want to continue its legacy by delivering a competition this year worth remembering. The people of Tyrone have done so much for us over the years, supported us in difficult times, and it's only fitting that we do the same. As a sign of our gratitude, not only are we happy to back the Tyrone GAA Club Championships for the next 3 years, we're also delighted to announce an opportunity for fans to win big with Connollys of Moy. We're giving away a massive £2,000 voucher to spend exactly how you like in store. Want to get involved? Simply head to www.connellysofmoy.com/sport to submit your entry. The winner will be announced on the 27th of October. There's surely nowhere else you'd rather be when it comes to furniture. Find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be? Enjoy the second half.
Welcome back to O'Neill's Healy Park. Just testing Darren out there, James, who are here tonight. Thankfully, lads, it is a lot drier than it was. You were just discussing last weekend and the exertions and the travesty of the men getting absolutely soaked last weekend. Terrible conditions, but fair play, we've got over it. And this weekend, well, it's to be wet tomorrow for a time, but hopefully we'll be in a bit of shelter and that things will be good. Noel, just to recap, obviously 163 points in this game. Excitement for Fintona as they go over the line against Dahaloo. Big weekend still ahead, obviously in the intermediate and senior football championships. Places in the last 4 up for grabs. Could go either way anyway, couldn't it? There's no real favourites, is there?
Oh, well, listen, Paddy, it depends who you're talking to. I was talking to a couple of men earlier who are, shall we say, might describe themselves as betting men, and they have their own views on who might be the favourites for the various games. But look, the beauty with the Tyrone Championship is how it changes and how it fluctuates and so on. And I have a feeling that there'll be a shock or two over the weekend. There'll be a test, there'll be a turn up. I mean, look, anybody who was in here earlier and watched Fintona and saw the first half would have thought, well, this Dahaloo will coast to the win and into the county final. But you know, as Dahaloo were and are, Fintona produced a super second half and kept them at the post. And that's the beauty with the gated games.
Absolutely, Noel. And obviously, 20 years from we sat together in Croke Park, and it's all over. Tyrone are All-Ireland champions. I tell you,
I remember
it just seems like yesterday, doesn't it?
Honest to goodness, where it's 20 years ago, and I happened to see come up on YouTube the other morning. The entire game, it was just brilliant to be there and be part of it. And,
well, we'll see.
And the atmosphere, the occasion, and the celebrations after it were, oh my God!
And grown men crying, you know, and no, you know, it was absolutely exciting right through, and certainly, you know, I've talked to a few of the players over the weekend, and I think before we start this game, it's important just to thank those players and for everybody involved for the joy they brought us in 2003. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Stars of the future still knocking about, and a few boys knocking about in this game tonight who were around in 2001 and 2002 as well in terms of debuts, but tonight so far it belongs to Drumragh, who are in the lead in this one. No cards issued. Mullen picks the ball up around the middle of the park now for Cookstown. An important one for them to try and get on the board early on. He was getting away. The referee calls it back. The referee is Cahill Bell from Connollys, and it will be an opportunity here to put this one over the bar. Noel, just to settle themselves back into the contest. They've hit 6 wides in the first half.
They hit 6 wides, Paddy, but they looked a bit lacklustre in the first half, I have to say. But Matthew Carberry's got a chance here now. This doesn't suit him particularly well for the right footer, but he's well used to singing over points in this pitch, and I'd imagine this would just be the start of the second half that Cookstown want.
Absolutely. Goal chances 2 in the first half. Almost no own goal from Paddy Colgan. Not like us for saying that, but he almost did. That one's gone in, and that one has went over the bar from Matthew Carberry.
Just the start, the Cookstown won it. Less than a minute on the clock, and the gap is narrowed.
And the other chances, of course, from John Gilmore, who went close on 2 occasions. Kick out now coming from James Colgan to the right hand side, yet to retrieve the ball. Has to run out almost to the sideline to get it, but he's in no hurry to do that. Another ball being pumped up the park there by the Cookstown officials, obviously keen to get an extra ball in the park.
Always good to see the umpires who are willing to go on and take the ball off, because so many times referees don't allow the game to restart until the second ball has been.
It's a wee bit of common sense,
absolutely,
isn't it, at times, isn't it? Ball in the middle of the park, almost a super take there from Montgomery. He's such an influential player, there's no doubt about that. No changes in the second half, thanks to Pauline from the Communications Committee for letting us know that one. Colgan almost got a clean catch on the ball, or clean taking the ball, but then was fouled in the process, and the man knocking it out this near side is the midfielder Shane Devine. Very steady performances from Devine this year.
Yeah, he's been very solid, especially with the absence of several key players there. Clearly he's on the ball there now, I thought he won a free, to be honest, that time, but the referee has allowed the play to go
Well,
on.
there's 3 men around him. He manages to squeeze the ball out, but he only squeezed it back as far as Murray. And
It's a different Cookstown team, Paddy.
there certainly is a wee bit more life and a wee bit more energy to them here in this second half, which is only literally 2.5 minutes old. Ball out this near side to Michael Oscar Devlin. Nice ball over the top, trying to get Gilmore away. Steadied himself and then gets the ball forward once again. An opportunity here from the right hand side, flashed in, and it has went wide again. And the work being done, Gilmore done well, laid it back then to O'Hare, and well, the ball has went wide once again on 6 to 4 points. But despite all the possession, all the good work they've done, though, there's little between them.
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised by how a score or two could make a difference in terms of self-belief and confidence. But Cookstown are starting to ask questions, and they're not going to surrender the place in the final too easily.
Ball one back there and goes the whole way across to Matthew McNeil, the 21-year-old, takes possession and then lays it back once again. And all of a sudden there's a wee bit more jink about their steps, shall we say, as they go forward, moving the ball, a wee bit more purpose. Kelly draws the man out and then relays the pass inside once again. Carberry's there lending support, takes the pass out the right hand side once again to Devlin. Ball inside, an opportunity from Carberry. He hits it, goes to ground, it's turned into the net. The high ball in always was causing problems. The high ball in once again. As Carberry put it in, it went Gary Owen style up into the air. A couple of men on it. It wasn't Gilmore, it was Gilmore. No, it wasn't Gilmore. Man coming out on the left hand side. We couldn't see even from the replay who that was. It's turned to the net, don't know, and that's a 2-point game.
2-point game indeed, Paddy. 2-point game. Cookstown certainly have come out, as I said, fired up for the second half.
And that ball won back, an opportunity here to put the sides, indeed even go better perhaps, as Murray drops it in. It's going to, well, took a deflection, knocked down once again. All of a sudden Carberry put a real injection into this game as the ball goes out that far side. An opportunity, shot comes in from Michael Hatton. This one goes wide. Now is an opportunity for Drumragh to settle themselves again, though, because
this is where your leaders
have been rocked there.
No, the rock certainly, Paddy. This is where the leaders need to step up, and this is there's a change coming here in the Drumragh team. I don't know if you can see that.
It's the number 23 coming in there, and that is Gareth McGrath coming in for
8, is it?
midfielder. Yeah, so a change in the Sarsfield lineup. Who blinks first, I suppose, is that what they say? And certainly on this occasion it is Colin Bradley, with coming up to 6 minutes gone in this second half, just the 2 points between them. Ball on that side. Again, it is the men in Cookstown driving forward. Ball out that far side once again. It's Michael Hatton in there looking for it. Dinky pass in, Dinky ball in, Dinky ball over the bar. He picks up a knock, it's over the bar, no, and that's key score.
Yeah, Michael Hatton that time, Paddy. 6 minutes on the clock, and suddenly the entire aspect of this game has changed. It's Drumragh who are now having to defend and are under pressure and who are looking jittery, shall we say. And Cookstown are now suddenly everything is going for them. The passes are going right, the shots are going right. And the kickouts even. Now Drumragh one more time, they need to win this ball, but Cookstown, O'Neill has gone down on top of it. He's won it, it's been turned over, the ball's on the ground. Callum Kelly, Michael Oscar Devlin, I beg your pardon, Paddy, wins the ball and wins the free, and Drumragh are under pressure.
Well, the free taken again, well cut out by Monk, but that does well under the pressure there. Murray and tries to away from the marker, O'Hare it was rather, and under a bit of pressure. And the man down below us here needing to be a wee bit of treatment here as well. That is the number 8 for Cookstown, Conor O'Neill. And it was O'Neill who got the goal, incidentally, we're told.
Conor O'Neill with the goal.
Conor O'Neill with the goal. So thanks for that information, because from our angle, even with the replay, it was impossible to see who was in there. at that stage, but what a key score it proved to be, Noel. 6 points down they were just at half time. What a change around.
Yeah, well, we saw a 6 point differential in the first game, and the case of history repeating itself, but it looks as if what happened in the first match has now happened again in the second. Drumragh need to get themselves sorted out, they need to get the shape sorted. They need to start putting a bit of a wall across that middle, because there's a lot of space and a lot of gaps there for Cookstown to exploit.
Yeah, the ball won back there by Cleary, gets it back to Montgomery. He hasn't really played a big part in the second half just yet. Out that far side to the substitute McGrath. Driving forward now. Long range effort coming in.
Score.
And that's a fine score there, Noel.
Again, difficult to spot who that was, Paddy.
But it was number 4. It was Sean McGill, not known for his scoring exploits.
He went up and got a good point against Connollys last year, and that was a huge score because it's given Drumragh something to fight for now. They've got a 2 point lead, 1-7, 1-5.
Yeah, it's certainly, I have to say, it's an entertaining game. It's end-to-end stuff, both sides having chances, both sides certainly economical with the ball at times, but again, those catches that they weren't winning, they're starting to win them.
Yeah, it was big. Gilmore, who won that ball, took the mark, but he put the ball in, and Ronan Maguire just said thank you very much, took possession, and off he goes. He's setting Drumragh on the attack now, crossing the 65-metre line.
Maguire's Montgomery for company there as well, but continues his run. Does Maguire, nice pass inside to McGrath, lays it out that right hand side. The challenge comes in, the referee says it's going to be a free in. No, a hefty challenge there in Shane Cleary, but he looks at the referee and a wee bit of disdain. Will he get a wee bit of treatment? I think he probably will as well, but there's some hard hits going on, Noel, but if they're fair hits, it's good championship football.
Good championship football, Paddy. You had to say Cookstown, I thought, didn't come out of the change room in the first half at all. They were undercooked, they were not underprepared, but underwhelmed, shall we say. But they come out in the second half fired up, and certainly they got a blast in the changing room there, because they were a much better team at the start of the second half.
Free kick taken, kick wide. And you can afford to do those, no?
Yeah, they do capitalise on those, Paddy, because they're having to work very hard even to get the ball into the forward units. And now that they need to capitalise on those chances.
It'll be interesting to see this kick out, because they have won so many kick outs in the first half, yet they won one in the second, even from their own goalkeeper James Colligan.
Yeah, I'm just looking here, Paddy Colligan is a centre half back, and he's playing out there almost like a wing half forward, and you know it's a gamble for Drumragh to have such a prominent player in not such a prominent position.
The other Colgan, that is Andy, gets it across to Ronan Maguire down below us. Nice pass inside to the number 23 McGrath. McGrath's got company. Shane Devine going forward. Devine releases it quickly, but it's turned over quickly, and equally turned over even quicker to Maguire. It's a shot and fine score.
That's a brilliant bit of play.
Really
good play. Ronan Maguire deserves good credit for that, Paddy.
Yeah, he done well. He rode the challenge. 2 men come across him. He cut inside, got it onto his right, and then dropped it over the bar. And good score.
Yeah, Drumragh have done well since they conceded that goal. There was always going to be a burst from Cookstown. It was how Drumragh handled that, and they've handled. Or the response has been good since the goal. That
opening 5-minute spell has now turned into 10 minutes, and it's 1-8 to 1-5 to the Drumragh Sarsfields, who have plenty of defending still to be done, but certainly they've withstood it so far. Cookstown on the offensive, ball inside, an opportunity here for Michael Hatton, or for Kelly rather. Kelly lays it back to O'Neill. O'Neill back across to come to Michael Hatton, and then out this right hand side where the attacker Michael Oscar Devlin, the attacking half back, coming forward to Mullen. Into the middle it goes, and he lays it back, and basically everybody bar one over the halfway line, bar two rather if you count the goalkeeper. Mullen down below us takes a couple of solos, looks up to see his options on. Options are limited though. He tries to thread the ball through the middle. It's well intercepted, but it's one back. Illegally, says the referee. Good defending, though.
Yeah, really good defending. John Gilmore needs to be very, very careful.
And John Gilmore is coming over to have a word with the referee.
The linesman has seen something here, Paddy.
Yeah, Sean McGill's the man at the bottom of that one.
Yeah, I think the referee is the linesman talking to.
Yeah, Brian McCallion's having a word there.
Here, yeah, that may not just be. No.
No, nothing.
Cahill Bell is
Further on that, just a free kick, and if Drumragh get a score to that, that'll be punishment enough, I suppose you could say. They're on the attack here once again. Devine's made a good run. Paddy Colgan gets it inside to Shane Cleary. Shane Cleary wanted to write a few of the headlines that his good lady wife would have been writing or certainly making in the past couple of years. Leave, of course, and we wish her best in her recovery after serious injury. Ball comes back to Cleary. Thought about the shot for a split second, then has to retreat, and the referee says he over-carried the ball. Harsh enough
sure, yeah. What?
He's a lot closer, as we often say. That's why we're up here and he's down there. And the free kick about to be taken goes back the whole way to Oisin McNeil. And out that far side once again, moving the ball with a wee bit more purpose. The Cookstown side in this second half. O'Hare driving forward. Good, certainly one of the older players in the lineup here this evening. A wee bit of late challenge goes in there, but the referee lets the play continues. It's picked up on Murray's got Colin Bell out this right hand side, striding forward, being challenged now by Devine. Manages to get the pass away and then launches it long down this right hand side in the wide open spaces of O'Neill's Healy Park to Michael Hatton. Jinks away from the marker, but again the defence absolutely superb in there. They've steadied the ship, Noel, haven't they?
Yeah, Paddy, and I don't want to put the kiss
I was just thinking that when he hit that ball.
Yeah, no, but very, very good play by McGill and around the defence there, and also Eamon Kerrigan stood up well. But they've got to get that ball out. There's no point playing the ball behind your 13 metre line. It has to be moved quickly and transferred to the forwards, and off goes Montgomery, and he's a strong, purposeful run down the middle.
Good run from him, gets it to Devine. Devine launches it long down this left hand side, but there's too much on Mullins in there, but it doesn't run cleanly for him, and the Drumragh men still battling in for it there. And that was it just didn't go to plan from a Cookstown point of view, but the man coming out with it is the right man. It's Marty Murray, who will take his time and pick the right pass out that far side to Carberry. Carberry does well, asserts himself through and then gets it back to Murray again, driving forward out that far side, and the ball will come the whole way back once again out this right hand side to Kelly. Kelly's got Bell for company out the right hand side here, down below us into the almost the terrace side of O'Neill's Healy Park, almost out the gate, so to speak. He's that far in. Back to Kelly. Mullen from distance launches it long in, trying to open the gap again, but again, Noel, the defence good for it there. Ben Monk done well under pressure.
He did. He slipped. It was brilliant play by Kerrigan to fall back, but Monk slipped the ball from his hands, and rather than get caught in possession, he just kicked the ball out for a 45. And with exactly 15 minutes played, it's Drumragh 1-8, beg your pardon, Cookstown 1-5, 3 points between the teams. And just looking here, Montgomery has moved, or McCartney rather, I like him close to the edge of the square for this 45, because you need your big fielders in and around there and competing. Drumragh have another sub warming up, Paddy. I don't know if you can see who that is.
And have a look here.
It's Cian Murphy, is it? 12.
It could be Cian Murphy, yeah, and Cookstown are warming somebody up as well. He's got the gum shield stuck at the side of his mouth. It's not on his mouth, but it's the side of his mouth. Here's an opportunity now for Michael Hatton. I don't think it's going to be Michael Hatton take this one, is it? This?
It is Michael Hatton.
Yeah.
He knocked a few over. I think the referee's had a word with Big McCartney there.
Maybe that's where McCartney was up the hide.
I've had to see what sort of card he's going to issue.
He's having a strong word with him. Cookstown are going to make
yellow
two.
Card indeed, yeah.
He's going to make a couple of substitutions.
2 substitutions in Cookstown. Paddy, can you read those?
That's 12. That's Drumragh, and it is number 12, as you said, Cian Murphy, coming in to replace Monk, I think.
5.
Yeah, and then Cookstown are going to make a couple of changes too. Kevin Taggart over there is the
Kevin, the fourth official, is it?
Yeah, no, he's not. That's actually Michael Kelly.
Sean Horson's there, I see. Maybe they're going to wait till this 45 is hit first.
They're trying to get the board sorted. I think that's what they're doing, but they're going to maybe let Michael Hatton get away with this one anyway. Cian Murphy, good player, 8 points in the championship so far. An attacking man for sure. So it'll be interesting to see where he fits in. Drumragh scored 328 in the championship, and Michael Hatton spurns that opportunity, hits it wide, and another change going to be made, and Drumragh contemplating another one as well. No, they're not. No, it's Ben Monk heading to the changing room. 19 for 5, Noel.
Cookstown.
Conor Donnelly for Michael Oscar Devlin, and another one now coming as soon as the board is sorted. By the only man in number 20 is Nathan Conley.
He made a big difference the last day. Come on, steady the ship for them.
Yeah.
24.
Nothing to see. I don't know who it was. It's been withdrawn.
Michael Oscar Devlin, was it?
The changes are made, and well, the play continues with Tommy Murphy out in the middle of the park taking possession of the ball. We have reached, as we said, the almost 18th minute here, 1-8 to 1-5 in the Connollys and Moy Junior Football Championship. The winners take on Fintona Pierces. Fintona haven't been in the final since the 70s, no, was it? Was it 80? Well, 88 was it, or 78?
Well, I know the senior finalists.
Certainly, Liam was emotional with that one. He really got carried away, and well, as you do in your own club,
you see the benefit of the hard work and how it's paid off for them.
Club matters, as they say so often. Back out to Cleary. Cleary comfortable in the ball, no panic. Montgomery takes a touch, jinks away from the marker, and then steadies himself. I thought he was going to go for the shot. Now he moves himself out once again, and the ball comes back out. It's tight in there, that's for sure. 3 Cookstown men coming around him, back to Cleary, and then the ball's released out that far side. Confident play from Cleary as is picked up by the number 6 Paddy Colgan. An opportunity from Colgan.
Wide.
That one goes wide again. A couple of wides from him this evening. 6 wides in total from Drumragh Sarsfield. A couple drops short. How Cookstown will rue though, or could rue those goal chances that came their way in the first half. They've also hit 6 wides in the first half. They've added another 3 in the second. But it's very much Drumragh still in control. They've weathered that wee storm. It's only a 3-point lead, and that is dangerous. As Cookstown go on the offensive, the substitute takes a touch there, Donnelly. He tries to get the pass inside there to Donnelly, and opportunity for O'Neill. Lays the ball back out again. Donnelly didn't know what to do with there, and then gets the touch onto it. A wee bit of nerves from on the opening exchanges since he's come on. Free in it is, and O'Hare was away already, and now he'd like a hair literally with the ball, but it was called back, and an opportunity. Donnelly panicked a wee bit when he got that possession, but he won the free anyway, and an opportunity here for Cookstown to close the gap to 2 points. No issue with that from Carberry, as you'd expect. And another sub for Drumragh. So Daniel O'Neill, wearing number 27, is coming into the fray.
For 21, do you say?
It's Daniel O'Neill, he's wearing 27, and McKierney has been withdrawn, I think.
Interesting move, that one. There's
I think it must be to do with the booking, maybe, isn't it?
Possibly, yeah.
Perhaps. And,
big call from Colin Bradley, because McKierney would be a player that sort of figured coming down the stretch he'd be more than useful, but anyway, Drumragh have gambled, and James Colgan has chipped a lovely kick out.
It's a nice pass, isn't it, to Montgomery around the middle of the park, and the option here is Devine down this near side, but Montgomery, well, the referee calls it back, does he? He does.
Yeah, but there's a second foul further up the field. This is one of the things that really annoys me.
Yeah, it does.
When there's clearly a second foul, and that's where the free should be from, not because you're punishing the player who's been fouled.
Big moment for Daniel O'Neill, of course, back after a long-term injury. His first time included in the squad in several weeks now, more than several weeks it has to be said, but certainly I'm sure he's glad to get back out there. And Colin Bradley's obviously confident enough in his ability. Long ball in, an opportunity here, but Tommy Murphy can't get a hand onto it, and it will be pushed back up the park again.
Here come Cookstown now with a pace, Paddy.
O'Hare, lovely piece of play from him to get the ball out the far side. Colin Bell's in there, takes the pass and lays it off once again. Cookstown on the offensive, long ball inside, trying to get Gilmore away. Gilmore almost teed up Carberry, but McGrade does what he does so well. He just reads the danger and clears his lines. Good performance from McGrade again today.
He did very well there, Paddy. It was that had the potential to be a match-winning goal there.
Absolutely confident piece of play from him, it has to be said, as it goes to the far side to Murphy. Gets a first touch of the evening back to Colgan. Steady for him. He's got Cleary now moving out the park to take possession of the ball. He takes a toe tap, looks up to see his options on. 23 minutes on the clock of the second half of the Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship semi-final. The winners take on Fintona. It is 1-8 to 1-6 in favour of Drumragh Sarsfields. The men from Clannabogan Park had at least 1 foot in the final and at half time, but certainly that has changed dramatically in the second half period. It saw them go within a point, just keeping a 1 point advantage as Cookstown fought back. It's out this corner. Maguire, fine point earlier on in this contest, lays it back out again to Colgan, and then they recycle the ball again into the middle. Confident piece of play to Cleary. Cleary lays it back again. The shot comes in. This is a Gary Owen really to Barry Fitzgerald. It's going well. That's not even a shot, is it?
I wouldn't call that a shot at all.
Almost hit the corner flag, unfortunately, for Barry Fitzgerald's point of view.
Yeah, but it's a pity that Shane Cleary hadn't moved on, pass and move there, because Barry Fitzgerald isn't a recognised shooter. Shane Cleary is, and there was an opportunity there because the space was certainly there to take the return pass.
The younger faces starting to come in to this Cookstown side. 23 is James McGahan, and for John Gilmore. So the bear in the square has been withdrawn. He's going to be caged. 17's coming in for 10 as well, Noel, and that is Seamus Glacken. We talked about him earlier on. Drumragh are going to make a change as well. And that looks like
Andy Colgan, as we call the show there.
Andy Colgan again, yeah.
Is it Gareth?
Is it Gareth or Kevin Marn? Kevin Marn, is it?
Do you see the numbers there?
I'm just looking to see. It is Kevin Marn indeed, the former Derry man.
20, is it?
Yeah, been introduced there. So they're making changes, ladder changes. Kick out,
6 minutes.
Far side, ball breaks around the middle of the park, and Marn, of course, key role in the victory against Derry Tresk. Of course, teed up Tommy Murphy for his third goal. He scored 3-6 that day. Put himself in very much ahead in the scoring charts in the opening round of the Junior Football Championship. Certainly, he's done well today. He scored 3 points. Hasn't scored anything in the second half yet, but we're too late or too early perhaps for them to be just holding on to the ball yet. There's 6 minutes still to go plus added time, but it's a 2-point game, 1-8 to 1-6. A difficult lead, not a tidy lead at all. He could do one other, score the ball inside, trying to get any of the forwards away. It'll come out this near side. Again, it's retreat back to Kevin Marn, who was in there doing what he does best, causing plenty of problems for the opposition. Montgomery lays it out that right hand side, but there's too much on it, and it was taken away once again by the number 7, Matthew McCann. Steady performance from him today, and well, the challenge comes in, and the challenge is an illegal one, and it looks like Ronan Maguire has picked up a nasty ankle injury. I think he rolled his ankle there. The referee lets the play continue, and
looks like cramp there, Paddy.
It looks like cramp, or certainly went down like a sack of spuds, so to speak. Ball out the side from Donnelly. It's a good effort from Donnelly. It's going to drop in, and it's turned over the bar. And that was a fine opportunity, another goal opportunity you could have to say, but Donnelly's ball was absolutely pinpoint in there, Noel, and turned over the bar by Matthew Carberry.
Matthew Carberry, not noted for scoring from play, but he did well there. James Colgan was caught on the ball. There was nothing he could do about it, and Carberry scored. And there's the gap to a point, Paddy.
26 minutes exactly played in the second half. 1 point game. It's going to be crucial last couple of minutes in this one. The Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship. We had drama in the first game. Well, we had drama in this one. The ball picked up by Marnie, releases it well to Devine. Devine goes down onto the challenge of the number 4, Colin Bell. And Bell could find himself in the notebook here, I think, for that one. The ball went in. Good bit of play from Marn. Quick hands. And Devine, well, he does tug him down.
High challenge, yeah.
Yeah. To see what the referee's call will be. A yellow card for Colin Bell, who's been steady, you know, all overall. He's some runner, he never stops.
He's a hard worker. He's a real grafter for Cookstown. But again, you know, I'm sure he'll be fighting the last few minutes. We're into the 27th. minute, 28th minute now almost.
Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking
It's a big kick here for Drumragh. Tommy Murphy.
Cian Murphy. 8 points in the championship so far.
Looks good.
Make that 9 points in the championship so far, and good score.
Absolutely good score. 57 minutes on the clock. And it's a 2-point game again, 1-9 to 1-7.
2-point game again indeed, and it is the number 11, Gareth Haughey, coming in now from Maguire, Noel, and no better man to be brought in.
Yeah, experienced player. Gareth Haughey, he'll sit just in around the middle of the field and compete there and link to the defence as and when it's required.
Obviously not 100% fit, Noel, obviously, but because you wouldn't be leaving a man like that on the bench. But certainly still plenty of time in this game. But Drumragh won the dirty ball out there and have an opportunity to break forward here once again. Pass isn't a good one through the middle.
On the free anyway.
He's got the free.
Yeah.
Challenge came in there on Devine.
Yeah.
He's certainly been in the wars this evening, hasn't he?
He's worked hard. He's taken a few big knocks. Tommy Murphy will have fancy chances of this one. Shane Cleary's also loitering with intent there as well.
He is.
He's taking a wee note of something. Yellow card for, I think it was Donnelly, was it?
It was the number 7, I think.
And Matthew McCann.
Matthew McCann. But
he's been steady all night, Matthew McCann, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. I've pressed him now, pressed him during the whole championship. There's a case now looking at the stopwatches, checking the time. Tommy Murphy, can he add to his tally? He drives this one, that's going to drop short. Flashes across, out this left-hand side. Still plenty of time in it, still plenty of opportunity. Was it? Nice ball back out again to Murphy. Steadies himself. Cian Murphy hits it skyward. And a soft upright and wide.
That would have been some score. A really brilliant piece of the skill from Cian Murphy there. Did very, very well to win the ball and to take it around the two Cookstown defenders. Thought he picked his pocket brilliantly, and the shot was, well, unfortunate from Drumragh's point of view, just come off the post and drop back wide. But we're into the 29th, almost 30th minute now in the clock.
Two good games.
Absolutely. Yeah, no question with that, Paddy.
Absolutely. Kick out, who will book their place against Vintna? There's still time in this one. The ball runs loose, and that was almost a costly error as the ball comes out to Seamus Glacken, the first touch for him in this contest. It has went, or could still go all the way. Certainly going to the wire at this stage as Murray digs deep. Murray inside. Long ball out that far side.
Oh, it's going to beat him.
It's going to beat him. It's going to beat him.
No,
Connie Bell does well. He may be 36 years of age, but he certainly showed plenty of Usain Bolt speed there to get across to that one, and that is an important one because it sets the side up for an attack here. The push comes in. Well, the referee says he over-carried the ball, and the free kick's taken already, and Drumragh want to get the ball up the park. They continued on. There's plenty of movement. Murphy's continued a great run on that far side. Continuing. The shot comes in, and it's turned to the net, and Drumragh are about to go to the county final, Noel.
Looks like it, Paddy. Was that Murphy that carried that? Cian Murphy, was it?
I think it might have been. It might have been Daniel O'Neill,
27,
who got the final touch on that. Looking to see, it was Daniel O'Neill, and what a comeback for him.
Absolutely brilliant play by O'Neill. What a strong run.
The referee is calling over someone.
Yeah, it's the centre back,
Rory Mullen.
This could be.
But Daniel O'Neill there, you can see it.
Red.
It's a red card, though.
Yeah, it is. Straight red.
It's a red card for Mullen, and his evening is over. And Cookstown's opportunity in the championship could be over as well here.
Yeah, I'm just thinking must be an incident happened over here. Paddy, I didn't see it, maybe Francis saw it, but there's an incident happened there that has led to something.
2 points to 5 points advantage. An injury time. And we didn't see the board. So
no.
I'm sure if maybe the board did go up, the referee's away to.
It will be announced, of course.
There's someone injured up there. No, there must have been an incident away off the ball.
And
there's another card. It's the number 23 has been red carded as well. That's James McGahan. Perhaps we could see a quick replay of that one. I didn't see exactly what happened. James McGahan, certainly, no, there's no replay of it, unfortunately, I don't think, because it was obviously, it was not really happening, I suppose. And nothing you could do with that. The ball out that far side, it's got worse and worse, Noel.
Yeah, certainly disappointing from Cookstown's point of view. They've won the league. It was always a danger, Paddy, that you come into the championship. It's difficult to maintain that drive and that energy, and there's always the thing that I've already won the league. You know, when it makes it 1% of a difference, you see the difference then in the performance.
An all-Western final we look forward to in a couple of weeks' time. The ball breaks, and that breaks the 15th of October, as far as I can remember. But certainly, Noel, if you were to pick a man of the match, who would stand out for you?
Oh my goodness, Paddy, there were several guys who I thought, from Cookstown's point of view, were pretty decent. But I mean, Drumragh, Sean, Ewan Kerrigan fall back, I thought was excellent. Andy Culligan also had a very, very good game. Cleary did well, Murphy did well,
Montgomery
had a
some
good
great
game
takes in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely, no question about it.
And another Drumragh man goes to ground. Umpires have a word up sick with that one. Brian McCallion lets it go down this near side and tells the man to continue on his way, shall we say. And it goes back across out that far side. Gareth Hawkey picks possession of the ball. Drumragh will see this out now. We're into 33 minutes in this second half. I didn't see the board on the far side, but we're certainly inside injury time now. It's all at the discretion of referee Cathal Bell, and the Sarsfields could be back to a county final, their first indeed since 2020 when they lost to Kildress. They will want to right that wrong, Noel.
Well, I don't know if it's history more than a wrong, Paddy, but they've been motivated certainly by it, and they thought of going up to senior football or intermediate football appeals for both teams in a big way. Again, I think both teams deserve great credit because both clubs have worked exceptionally hard to get this far and to be in a county final. It's a big night for Drumragh and a big night for Fintona.
Absolutely, the referee's come back to check on something here once again. The rain starts to come down incidentally. There's never a day without rain in this part of the country. Joe Doyle told me earlier on it never rains in Cool Island, so there you go. Kevin Marn about to hit this one from the far side. And the big Derry man, the former Derry man, is O'Hare has got a black chart. Or O'Neill rather has got a black chart. Apologies there to O'Hare on that one. But his evening is over, and Marn is about to wrap this one up with the final score. And as you can hear from the crowd, they're delighted with that one. Kevin Marn puts that over the bar, 210 to 1-7. Noel, this didn't go to script from a Cookstown point of view.
Certainly not, Paddy. Certainly did not. It wasn't what they were expecting at all, and credit to Drumragh.
They certainly came out in this game. They finished 5th in the league this year, but lost narrowly to Cookstown in that league campaign. So I suppose maybe
they had
not much between them.
A missed penalty, Paddy, at the
and that is the final whistle, Noel, and that is delight for Drumragh Sarsfields.
Absolutely, and I mean, well deserved win. They fought hard. I mean, Cookstown came out in the second half, started the second half, and really did pull it up with the dominant team for quite a while. But Drumragh showed great spirit, great heart, and the goals made the difference, and they deserved to be through to the county final.
Absolutely, and for the likes of Benny Drum, who's been carrying a bad injury for the last couple of weeks, Daniel Reilly coming back in to see young Kieran Donnelly there as well. Young Kieran Donnelly who had picked up a couple of nasty injuries, who was a key part of this side. It's a massive occasion for them. It's a massive occasion for Drumragh Sarsfields.
A massive occasion for Drumragh Sarsfields, surely, Paddy. I mean, they're going to be playing in Healy Park in the county final. Fantastic. They probably, I mean, obviously now the team have experienced this for quite a while, and but Drumragh will have a slight age, I suppose. But themselves and Fintona, the parish neighbours and great rivals. So
look forward to a good final.
Absolutely.
And Noel, if you were to, it's impossible to even pick how that one would turn out. Two good youthful sides.
Two good youthful sides, no question about it. And I think it's up Fintona way back at the start. I thought they could be the dark horses for the championship this year, and I'm not going to change. I'm going to stick with that one.
Colin
he'll love that.
Bradley will absolutely be delighted in his first season in Tyrone football. He is now guided Drumragh Sarsfields to a county final. We wish them well in the final. We say commiserations to Cookstown Father Rocks. Do join us again tomorrow here on Tyrone GA TV for the Connollys of Moy Senior and Intermediate Football Championship action But for now, in the Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship, it is finished. Drumragh Sarsfields 2 goals and 10 points. Cookstown Feather Rocks 1-7. And earlier on, it was Fintna 1 goal and 10 points. Ahaloo 11 points. It'll be a Fintna and Drumragh final now on the 15th of October. We'll talk again soon. Slán.
Tyrone, a place of heritage. Historic places,